Today we will be getting into who are the Taylor Girlz. If you're new to my channel, I discuss the new generation viral and famous individuals in a documentary style video form. Like and subscribe. In order to fully know who the Taylor Girlz are, we're gonna have to take it back, and I mean way back. Ty Taylor was born on August 7, 1998, and Daisha Taylor was born on December 25, 1995. They were born in Alabama but moved to Atlanta, Georgia while they were still young kids. Music was always like a second language to them due to their father being a local recording artist. With their father always recording, this made it to where they were constantly in the studio, and by the age of 10 and 13, he pushed them to pursue their own music career.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make them Taylor Girlz a household name, you know what I mean? Y'all know what it is, man. Real street things, man.
With their father's support, they started to do appearances and local showcases throughout Atlanta to build visibility, establish their brand, and really make a name for themselves in the music industry.
Turn up, TGC, Taylor Girlz behind stage, about to fall on. We had this like this dirty crowd, the ones doing this. You know, girl, you know you bang bang. So you know you looking bang bang.
The Taylor Girlz invested a lot of time and hard work into their music and delivery, and soon gathered their own style and image that separated them from other artists at the time. Ty and Daisha would soon start getting bookings for birthday parties, events, and even would get booked to perform at 21 plus clubs for crowds of people.
TGC, what up, ladies? Y'all didn't know they like OMG cousin from another mama. We got some cute ladies in the building, fellas.
They began to collab with other artists in Atlanta, including the well-known Atlanta rapper Lotto, who was just stepping into the industry around the same time the Taylor Girlz had began their music career.
What's up? It's your girl, Miss Mulatto. Follow me on Twitter at Miss Mulatto247. We got the Taylor Girlz with me, TGC. We just laid down the new track, running this. Make sure y'all check that out. We do this, man.
Yep, TG's in this thing. Deep in the streets, no problems. Yeah.
The Taylor Girlz added a third member, someone who was already performing with them. She went by Tiny. She was a few years older than the girls, but she added an overall mature touch to the teen group.
Daisha. I'm Ty.
And I'm Tiny.
And together we're the Taylor Girlz.
In 2015, the girls would make a dance called the Woozy that would produce their first viral moment. The trio would continue making music and started to gain much more publicity and attention than ever before. The three girls had only dropped a few songs before their entire world would change overnight.
My hair like a swing, yeah!
In 2016, the girls dropped the song Steal Her Man featuring their little sister Trinity, and it ended up getting 500,000 views on Instagram the first 24 hours it was posted. Now, going viral in 2016 is not the same as going viral today, and in 2016, that viralism made them a household name for all young folk.
We was just playing around, saying a couple things, and we just started putting it together, and we did a little video, and we put it on Instagram, and it got 500,000 views in one day. We was like, oh, a job, because we finna go on the road. You feel?
To add on to that viralism, the girls decided to make a dance challenge to go along with the song. This really catapulted the song to higher levels, and now everybody was doing the Steal Her Man challenge all over the world. Before we had TikTok, we had Musical.ly, Triller, and Dubsmash, and these were the three most viral apps at the time in 2016. The Taylor Girlz dominated Dubsmash and Triller with their challenge, and before you knew it, the Steal Her Man challenge was everywhere.
When we put out Steal Her Man. When we put that out,
because our fan base was already so big on social media. So when we put that out, it was just another stepping stone.
It's like a confirmation.
Yeah, it's like a confirmation because we hit 500,000 views in one day. So we was just like, oh, snap. And then after that, it just started hiking up by the millions. And we was just like, oh, all right, time to quit the job, time to do this, time to do that. Hair like the swing, yeah, hey, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, yeah, hey, left foot hood, right foot hood, yeah.
With all this newfound fame, this led people to believe that the Taylor Girls would just be a one-hit wonder, but this would all change when they released the song Wedgie.
Jiggle, jiggle, pop, pop my hips, let her rock, okay.
The song Wedgie ended up doing extremely well and would cause a new challenge to go around called the Wedgie Challenge, once again by the Taylor Girls.
Jiggle, pop, pop my hips, let her rock, okay. Swing left, swing right, my weave in tight, yeah. Get on with that boom, jiggle, pop, pop my hips, let her rock, okay. Swing left, swing right, my weave in tight, yeah. Get on with that boom, dynamite, yeah. Get on with that boom, dynamite. Okay, swing left, swing right, my weave in tight, yeah. Get on with that boom, dynamite, yeah. Get on with that boom.
It basically, for me, it came out of nowhere.
Did it?
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. I mean, it's a huge dance song. Everybody's, going crazy. The kids are calling up.
The Taylor Girls now had not only one but two songs sitting at 20 million views. Still Her Man had ended up hitting #1 on the billboards under the R&B and hip hop chart. The Taylor Girls were still independent at this point, signed under their father's own record label, Taylor Boy Entertainment. Although they were independent, there was a crazy amount of labels throwing them deals.
And ain't never been on no plane either when we first
Right.
went to go sign. Like, yeah, our first time on a plane was to go meet with like hella labels. We met with like every label.
Every label.
Every label. It was a bidding war. And we was just like, damn, I'm talking they all sounded good. All of them.
And we ain't know what.
The girls would decide to go with RCA Records, the same label who had signed the well-known artists Elvis, SZA, and Miley Cyrus.
We were independent for 4 years. RCA actually liked our hit single, Still Her Man. We actually had 25 million views before we got signed, just put that out there. So then RCA, they liked us. We went down, we met with a whole lot of other labels, met them in the mix. We loved their energy. They were great people. They matched us. They matched our sauce. We loved Mark. So amazing. We love our team. And they liked us and they said, well, we're gonna sign, boop, and then that was it.
With the success the Taylor Girls already had while independent, RCA, their record label, would market them and promote them in a way they hadn't done before. They would soon have to start doing interviews and appearances at radio shows.
Invading y'all cars on y'all radio stations right now. We live.
Brains, we is lit.
Yes.
Now, I know who the Taylor Girls is.
Do you?
You know what I'm saying? I'm hip to the movement.
Are you?
But just in case somebody listening right now and they not hip to the movement, I need y'all to hit it for. I need y'all to let them know how that song go, bruh.
My hair like to swing.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey. Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Yeah. Hey. Left foot hood, right foot hood. Yeah.
Hey.
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 Don't fall. What? Sleep. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Still her man. Still her man.
Y'all already know we finna steal y'all men. Y'all ain't ready.
The girls will go on a promotional tour with their team promoting their new EP while performing their two famous songs, Still Her Man and Wedgie.
We're hot and ready on our promo run. We're about to turn up. What? We the cockiest female group in the world. Ain't nobody better than us.
Look
You better than us? Show me you better than us. But until you show me you better than us, I don't want to hear a word.
They toured the southern states of the U.S. getting ready for the release of their EP, and when it did find a release, it did very well, all getting 250,000 views minimum. Shortly after the release of their EP, unbeknownst to fans and viewers, the Taylor Girls As We Knew It would take a turn. Tiny from the Taylor Girls would claim that Mike Taylor, the girl's father, would start to act funny with her money. She would claim that there was a lot of sneaky and under-the-table business going on, which would cause her to decline from the Taylor Girls, making them break up. Ty and Daisha would later claim that there was never 3 members and that she was only a backup dancer.
Following your journey, maybe somebody went to jail, just got out. Be like, hey, I thought there was 3 of them. What happened?
Well, it was never really 3. It was always 2. We just had a dancer.
Oh.
But, you know, we always used to put her forefront because that was our, you know, our dog, our Rhoda. We want her to be right up there with us, you know. A lot of artists don't do that. You don't even know who their dancers is.
Yeah, in hip-hop, a lot of times they'll do that with the DJ. Like, you know, you think the DJ in the group, then all of a sudden, you know, money gets So y'all still cool with the girl who used to dance with y'all, right?
We don't want to talk about her.
Oh, I knew it was like that. Damn. But you see this story repeat itself a lot of times with female groups.
But hey, baby, this the group. Wait, we're the sisters.
Okay, and I get that, but it seems like sisters.
The Taylor Girlz would never touch on the topic directly. Instead, they would beat around the bush and say little things in regards to what happened to Tiny.
Was popping like us, then it would be a reason for us to comment back. But since she's not, it's kind of like giving her clout. We don't want to be there.
At the end of the day, all I got to say on that situation is everybody got paid more than they deserved. Yeah.
Let's go.
Tiny would stay silent for years up until 2022, where she expressed her side of the story on what she felt like happened between her, the Taylor Girlz, and the Taylor father.
Like, I don't like the narrative that's being spent that like, oh, Tiny was just this, Tiny was just, no. Those was my sisters for real. I called him my father for real. And they acted as such at the time before we even became the Taylor Girlz. You know, me and Daisha started out as best friends at the age of 12 when I moved to Atlanta back in 2008. We became tight as thieves. Again, we never had no issue. We were not the best friends who were going back and forth about bullshit. Again, around this time, we were doing shows, we was traveling. Shit definitely started to get rocky. When the incident did happen, come our senior year, where we got in a little bit of trouble, and I took the fall. I went to jail, caught a charge. And things started to take a turn when it became just us 3. Again, I was the solid friend. We started to do different auditions. Like, I'm gonna be quite real, I don't think they really wanted to face me because they knew I've always been the type of person to keep it real. I never lied about anything. If anybody was being sneaky, it was them. It was proven evidence of them being sneaky. It was people that we were around all the time that, again, was letting it be known that they were being sneaky. It was one proven factor of why some of the girls, you know, went and did the things that they did anyway. Because, again, motherfuckers wasn't being true to what the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying?
With it being just Ty and Daisha now, they would continue to make music and post their funny videos to Instagram. They would know nothing about YouTube until one night they would meet up in the studio to create a song with Chris and Queen, and they would tell them about YouTube, and not only that, show them how much they were making. This made the Taylor Girlz want to do YouTube immediately. The girls had already been posting their funny videos to Instagram. They would post skits and just them doing silly things. They would often feature their sister Trinity. With them already having an audience and getting hundreds of thousands of views on their videos, this will make the perfect transition to YouTube.
So everybody always wanted to know what little boy be behind the camera turning out. Is this little boy right here? It's him. Tell him, little boy. Boy. Yes.
I would like to know how y'all's YouTube journey even came about, in a sense.
We originally was supposed to do a song with Queen and Chris when they was together. We was originally supposed to do some music with Queen because Queen was trying to get into music. But when we ended up linking, they ended up putting us on to YouTube, saying like, why y'all don't do, y'all funny as hell, like y'all need to, when they met us in person, they was like, damn, y'all funny as hell, like y'all need to record this shit, like y'all need to put this on YouTube, y'all gonna make a lot of money.
We did our first video.
And we was just like, how we gonna make a lot, like we didn't get it, like we didn't know YouTube
shit about it.
Yeah, we didn't know YouTube was really paying like that. Yeah. So we just like, they're like, yeah, like they went as far as to even showing us they back end to show us how much they was making.
How much they were making.
We was like, God damn.
Like, hold on, bitch.
And you mean
we making a lot of money
on the motherfucking sleep deprived, screaming on stage, and y'all making this
in the motherfucking house?
Oh, baby, I'm about to record. Where the camera?
We ran that shit up, and we ain't fucking stopped yet.
I'm talking the same day we created our.
We already had a YouTube, but it was only for music.
Yeah, so we created all our. We had created all our shit the same day.
We weren't fucking playing, and we
bought
business
the camera,
women.
all of that.
We business. Anybody tell us about a money play and it makes sense, or we own it. We're getting
Wow.
on it.
Do you feel like it?
The Taylor Girls would start to make their own YouTube videos. The content will usually consist of challenges, pranks, and lifestyle content.
We finna do a prank on my mother. And my mom is like...
Their YouTube channel would do extremely well, with them hitting 1 million subscribers in 4 months.
Parents, and we can let his parents know that my daughter ain't going.
This is a female.
Well,
They would ultimately be collabing with other creators like Queen from Chris and Queen, Jazz from Lil Perfect, and Armand and Trey, as well as Flight.
Turn away.
The Taylor Girls would still be in the studio and making music, and they would soon come out with a song called Georgia, repping the state that they're from.
I don't know why they hate. I don't know. Georgia, California, let me show you how to move so I don't get on you.
They would also make a song called Big Ol' Booty, which would cause for another challenge by the Taylor Girls.
Big ol' booty. Big ol' booty.
At this point, it seemed like any challenge the Taylor Girls put out would go viral. Their YouTube would be doing very, very well, and they would switch over to content like them cooking, including their dad in the content, and reaction videos to their old songs and music videos. With the Taylor Girls getting older, they had never been public with a relationship before. That would change when Ty would start dating popular YouTuber Flight, and Daisha would get into a relationship with recording artist and music producer Vaughn Quick. They would often feature their boyfriends in their YouTube videos, doing pranks, challenges, and 2v2s with them.
Can the universe
Not up there. Can I just get a little love?
What it do, Flight Crew?
In late 2018, Ty and Flight would part ways. It was said that they broke up due to a lack of communication, but it would later come out that Flight was not okay with Ty having a relationship with her ex, Trey, from Armand and Trey. This would come out after a live done between the two of them in 2018.
Always saying stuff online, on YouTube, whatever you be saying stuff.
I haven't said nothing about you in like 2 months.
I know, but it's just like I never ever said anything to you. So all the stuff that you was saying,
You never had said anything to me?
No, I never said anything to you.
Okay, Ty.
I felt like that you was in your feelings and was upset.
Nah, I had a valid reason. I told you, simple is that, to stop entertaining other niggas. You can't do that shit. Like, do you know who I am? Like, I can get any girl I want. I don't gotta deal with that shit. So
Okay,
like,
do you know who I am? I can get any nigga I want. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
It's not even about that. This is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I'm a forgiving person. So I do accept people's apology. If they come to me as a woman or as a man and they tell me, yeah, I apologize, I was wrong, I accept that. And so I felt like you was just mad at the fact that I accepted to be back friends with Trey.
Nah, this not even that. Like, you just entertain other niggas. And the fact is that you couldn't even accept not being friends with that fuck nigga, man. Like, I gave you simple ass rules. Like, I gave the simplest rules in the book. I don't ask for much, and you can't even do that shit. I don't like that nigga. That nigga has been a fucking problem since the shit started. You couldn't get rid of that shit, so bye. Like, I'm out. Like, I don't find another girl that can deal with my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I asked for the simplest shit. Like, ain't you happy with that nigga? Like, where he at?
This will be the end of Ty and Flight, but the girls will continue to make YouTube videos incorporating their family now more in the videos than ever. We would also do a Roll in Peace remix that would go viral.
You don't even make no sense. Want me to spend less time with you, so you go fucking cheat, bitch. You don't even know what you got to another nigga take your spot.
In the following year, the girls will face a major controversy regarding their 14-year-old sister and a prank they did on YouTube. The video was deleted, but I was able to obtain the footage. If this is disturbing to you, please skip.
Right now, we don't put something on in Mimi panties. We doing the vibrating panties, right? This right here is the ring. This the ring that controls the vibration on the underwears. So while she doing her little thing, we're gonna be turning it on and off, and she don't know what the fuck, why the fuck.
So do the ring, like you can immediately.
I just press it. Just press it.
No, I'm saying, but can you immediately go to
like the top level? Like I just press it 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you just keep pressing
Yeah,
it?
it's gonna go harder, 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 harder.
Bruh, this jump finna be so fucking funny, but y'all don't understand.
Y'all
We
don't
finna go to
understand.
the movie. She is finna be so
Acting
bad.
the fool. So y'all get ready for this video. Let's get into it. Period. Shit, we gotta see if it works. Let's see if it works. See if she right there. Hold on, she right there. Make sure she can see you. Girl, she know she got no damn money.
Try.
It's off. Is it off? Is it off? Look at the girl. Is it off? Oh my god.
I feel so good. I think we should go home.
What's wrong?
Something wrong.
But ain't shit wrong with you.
I need to go to the hospital.
That's some goddamn.
This video would end up getting a lot of backlash and would cause the Taylor Girlz to eventually delete the video off their YouTube channel. Viewers would take to Twitter to express how they felt about it, some saying it made them feel sick and some saying the Taylor Girlz should be charged for this. Later on in the year, the girls would continue to make their videos, collabing with people like Neek and King, Carmen, and Deshae Frost.
Never get on. You got so much energy into it.
I know it just make you feel good when you get ready to record.
I don't got time for that. You gotta get up out of that.
In 2020, the girls would venture out to business avenues. Ty would start her Underneath Skincare and explain why she started it.
You guys probably didn't know I dealt with what I dealt with and probably never even really paid attention to it. But to be honest, I never really showed y'all. I never really expressed what I was really going through with it, because who wants to say, oh, I don't look like this when I take my makeup off, or oh, this isn't how I really look, or you know? So it just felt like something that I hid. I kept it a secret for 10 years. How can I help? How can I get this out there? How can I make people love themselves more? And we came up with Underneath Skincare. So everything she used and she did to my face, we basically created a package, an acne package that literally contains everything.
Daisha would also go to open up her own beauty bar / salon in Georgia.
Basically, I have opened up a new beauty bar, M&L Beauty Bar. You guys can catch me there, 2962 Ember Drive, Decatur, Georgia. And Wig Mafia is doing fabulous, so that's
Wait, you gotta tell them both of you. That's two different businesses.
I mean, I'm just saying this.
Tell them
like
the business.
Two, like I'm telling them, like, you doing a bit much.
2020 was a big year for the Taylor Girlz because later that year they would also close on their first house.
I like what you're doing.
Listen, y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just seen all this stuff, paperwork. But we have finally closed on our house. And we're gonna go turn up. It's not a party.
Yes,
You're gonna pop bottles.
See, I'm already in it. Look, I'm already in it.
pop bottles.
I'm already in it.
Pop bottles, you know what I'm saying?
With their new businesses and their new house, this caused for the girls to take a break from music temporarily. In 2021, Daisha would go and get liposurgery and film the entire experience to her YouTube.
I want to say I don't want to do it anymore, but I would be a wimp at that point if I did that.
Oh shit! You want it off?
Turn it back on.
That's okay.
In that same year, Ty would spend $200,000 hosting an extravagant birthday event for her, and she would get a surprise new car.
Where you going?
1, 2, 3.
This would also be the same year that the Taylor Girlz will retire their mother after she worked for the same job for 16 years.
I just wanted to let you know that it's your turn now. It's your turn now. I do not want you working a job anymore. I want you to live your life. Do what you want to do. Wake up after every dream that you've ever wanted to do but couldn't do it because you had kids. And a job. And school. Yes.
The girls would take a trip out of the country, and when they got back, they would find out that Daisha would be expecting a baby. Daisha would try to keep her pregnancy private from the public, but it would come out in an unfortunate way. The girls had been into it with YouTuber Kayla Nicole, and they had been going back and forth, and Kayla would post to Instagram messages of Daisha announcing that she was having a gender reveal before Daisha wanted anybody to know.
Truthfully, like, it crushed me in the beginning. I was like, fuck. I was still so heated about everything else that I really didn't get that full, like, damn, my shit. But it is what it is. You know, when you're in a heated argument, shit gonna come out. I ain't expect it not to come out. You know, because people...
You just didn't expect it to come out that way.
I didn't expect it to come out that way, but I didn't put it past nobody that it wouldn't come out, because it was like we was throwing so many goddamn facts and so many shots at the bitch. You gotta come with something, you know? So it was cool.
Daisha and Quick V would welcome their first child, Dream, in February of 2022. The girls would eventually pick back up on their music, and in April of 2022, they would drop their single, You the Type.
Bitch, you a hoe and you know it can't repo it. You the type of hoe that lie about some petty shit. Brag about how you suck at a dirty dick. Taking pics on the gram at your room and see that you need to clean up, you a dirty bitch.
A little later in that year, Daisha would announce that she was expecting again. Now, Dream would have a sibling to play with.
Okay, say hey to my bump.
The news that would come out next pertaining to Taylor Girlz would shock everybody.
Anyways, we both pregnant at the same damn time. So what now?
Twin sisters at the same.
So I'm currently 33 weeks. And
I'm 19.
My baby's due July 15th.
Mine is due between October 10th and October 16th.
Daisha's baby father would be Quick V, the same man who she had her previous baby with, while Ty's baby father was ATL Jacob, popular Atlanta music producer. Ty would give birth to her daughter Favor, and Daisha would give birth to her second daughter Harmony.
Say hi.
Not long after Ty would give birth to Favor, she would face controversy due to her baby father coming out and having some words to say.
Before she had the baby, when she first got pregnant, always during her pregnancy, of course, I told her, like, you know, I don't want to deal with her. I said from the jump, I don't agree with her having a baby. I'm not saying that the child not mine. I'm saying my thought process. I was like, I think the child mine, boom, so I ain't got no problem. Even though we not together, you know, I still be there, blah, blah, blah. Boom, she had the baby. This is where it got crazy, because it was a guy she was messing with before me. And I guess during around the same time, too. She was messing with us at the same time. And that's when once all of that came out, I would start questioning, like, is the baby mine?
Regardless of what him and Ty were going through, they would still manage to co-parent and make it work for Favor. In April of 2025, the internet will ultimately find out that Papa Taylor had been unfaithful in his marriage years ago and had a child outside of his marriage. Money Taylor, the Taylor Girlz half-sister, would take to live stream and express how she felt, saying that the girls would never went to any of her events and they would never post her on their YouTube.
My siblings did not come to my prom send-off. I definitely still feel like a black sheep, regardless to anything. Like, I feel like a black sheep, for sure, for sure, for sure.
With the internet in an uproar, this would cause Daisha to take to YouTube and make a video explaining what's going on.
Me and Ty found out together. My mama pulled us down. My mom and daddy pulled us down in our studio at our house. We had a studio in the basement in our house. They pulled us down there, and you know, my mama was crying. We was all looking like, you know, what, you know, what's going on? Because it was like, we was like, why are you crying? We was confused. And, you know, they basically, you know, my dad started talking first. And he basically confessed and said what he had did and told us that we basically had a little sister. But at that point, like I said, we were in high school. We was already grown, so we were, you know, we were already in shock. So you have to understand, as kids, we have a certain image of our father in our heads, like, you know what I'm saying? My whole perception of who my dad is has changed, and I've been traumatized from that experience for the rest of my life. Like, I've never expected I've never expected him to do some dirty ass shit like that, and it was some dirty ass shit that he did. Cheating on my mama while she was pregnant is fucking crazy. Like, there's no excuse for the bullshit.
She would also respond to the claims of them hiding their sister.
Nobody is trying to go and trying to record a second-grade-year-old little girl. Like, she's living 45 minutes away from us. We don't see her like that. We only see her if dad bring her and get us together once in the fucking blue moon. Like, this was not a situation where it's like she was with us every single day, all day, and we just purposely did not record her. We were recording, we just did not put the camera in her face. It was never a conversation like, oh, I want to be on camera. Oh, record a video with me. I've never in my life been asked to do a video. She's never asked me to do any content, ever. Ever in life. So her talk about she want to be recorded, like, I ain't never known nothing about that.
Money Taylor would take to live to respond to these claims.
Yeah, I don't know why she said they wasn't hiding me. Y'all most definitely was hiding. I'm sorry. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care what the situation is.
Daisha would make her YouTube video, but the internet ultimately wanted to hear from Mike Taylor to see what he had to say about his infidelity. He would make a video after Daisha responding and telling his side of what happened.
But take responsibility for my part. I'm not going to point the finger at nobody. I'm pointing the finger at myself on my portion, on my part, what I did. But one thing I'm going to always be real on. This shit don't never come off. This shit here has never came off this finger. You know what I mean? The type of person I am, I don't got to lie about nothing. I'm married. I've been married. I came to the ATL married. So at the end of the day, I'm him. I ain't no lying about nothing. I don't have to lie or sugarcoat nothing. And everybody that knows. Everybody said they peace. Now Daisha, she told me up. Trinity, she wiped me out. You know what I'm saying? They wiped me out. So I don't really know how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Ty, she ain't wiped me out yet. She'll probably wipe me out in person.
Later that year in November, Quick V and Daisha would give birth to their firstborn son named Artist.
So if you're one of those parents, this is definitely a place to come.
In the beginning of 2026, Ty Taylor would go public with her relationship with YouTuber CJ So Cool. They would essentially re-meet after years of not seeing each other.
I'm finna go meet her family, is what I'm trying to say. Mom, Dad, or AKA Mama Taylor and Papa Taylor. I'm finna go meet Trinity. I'm finna go meet Daisha. I'm finna go meet Lil Mike. And of course, I'm going to meet mine's truly, Ty Taylor. Her real name.
Today in 2026, the Taylor Girls are still very active online. You can often catch them on streaming platforms like Twitch or TikTok Live. Daisha has stepped out into a major solo career, having a distribution deal with Rolling Out Records.
First place winner, a band.
As you can see from the beginning of the video, the Taylor Girls worked very hard to be where they're at. They missed out doing a lot of things in their childhood due to them pursuing their music career, but today they get to reap the benefits of all the hard work put in those early years.